What's going on? My name's Owen Blue. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down 5 products and their categories that are going to be making millions this quarter 4 that you can tap into as well. And as you guys know, on this channel, I'm dedicated to bringing the most value per minute. So let's jump on in. Before we get into the 5 products, we're going to go over the simplified product criteria that we're going to be looking at with each of these products, why I've picked these, some of the thought process that's gone through my mind on why I've validated these products as high potential products. First and most importantly, and I can't stress this enough, that the product has to be eye-catching. Why it has to be eye-catching is because we are selling these products on social media. We are selling these to the impulse buyers. So this product has to be eye-catching. And what I mean by that is the actual creatives themselves have to catch your eye when you're looking for products and when you're displaying your products on social media and putting them in front of your potential customers. The next thing is that we have to have high perceived value. So we're not trying to sell products that are really cheap. We're trying to sell products that actually provide value to the customer and are seen that way and have that perceived value. The next thing is that you have to know who your avatar is. So you got to know their demographic, what they're interested in, who that person is going to be that has interest in buying your product. Next, really important, this product has to have either a wow factor or solve a problem or do both. And what wow factor means is a product that is unique, a product that makes somebody go, whoa, look at that. Problem solving, it's pretty self-explanatory. It solves a problem in the customer's life. Very important here, profitable margin. So when we're talking about margin, it's how much you can mark up a product compared to its cost of goods sold. And your cost of goods sold is your product cost and your shipping costs combined together. We're typically looking for a minimum of a 2.5x, preferably a 3 plus markup, meaning if your product costs $10, you want to be able to sell it for $25 to $30 minimum. Specifically on Facebook, you're going to have to consider that you're going to have an ad spend to acquire a customer. So in each and every order, you're going to have an expense of spending ads to get that customer. This is why I put on here, you want to have a minimum of $30 because typically on Facebook, you're going to be spending a minimum $10 cost per purchase, usually on average about $20 per customer. So if you can get a margin of minimum $30, it's going to help you scale. And we'll go all in depth on actual breakdown of expenses of each product that we look at and then what our margin is going to be on those. Bonus, bundleability. And this is something that I feel like isn't talked about enough. Bundleability in a product is really important because if you are relying on your single unit margin to make you profitable, it's going to be difficult at scale. And at the end of the day, the advertiser who can spend the most on advertising is going to win. Meaning if you can spend more than your competitors to acquire a customer and get that average order value up, you're going to outbid them, you're going to stay ahead of the curve, and you're going to be, more profitable at scale. So try and find products that it makes sense in the customer's mind to buy more than one per order, and it's going to help you out, tenfold when you're actually scaling. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comment section down below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. If you've, been following along, you've got to this point, I'm going to ask that you please like and subscribe to this channel. Liking the video helps me get this out there to more people. It helps me help others at a more rapid rate, and that's what I'm dedicated to doing here on this channel. So give that thumbs up button down below. Also subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be uploading every single week of raw, uncut, and real to the point content to give you the most value per minute here on this channel. But let's get into it. So the first product that I've picked out for this video is, and at the time of this video, if you're watching this later on, this is moving right into fall and winter season, and one of the biggest niches that I like to sell in when it comes into this time frame is winter outdoor gear and then moving into warmer clothing. So specifically, I picked out this product here that fits that category. People are moving away from their summer clothes. They're starting to buy more winter clothes, warmer clothes for that colder season. So this is the perfect time to start selling those sweaters, long sleeves, hoodies, jackets, you name it. That's a warmer piece of clothing that consumers are already buying. I do want to explain that my product research is finding untapped, or what I call pioneer products, to then sell in the marketplace, because I'm not here to try and go and fight for my competition with these spy tools, finding what other people are already selling and trying to get a crumb of that cookie. What I'm doing is I'm going out and finding these untapped products that I'm going to make the most amount of money on by coming to the market first, and really being able to scale that up. So that's the difference that I do that's different than 99% of what people are teaching out there. Because, at the end of the day, if you're using spy tools to go and copy other people, you're always going to be, chasing those crumbs when I'm trying to get the whole pie myself. This specific image right here popped out to me, which is really important because it contrasts and it catches my attention. So I know that, using images that have high contrast, that pop out is going to do a lot of good for me when I'm advertising on the front end. And these are the things I'm looking for when I'm scrolling on AliExpress, Alibaba, Temu, and finding different ideas of products that I can specifically source and sell myself. So this image specifically caught my eye, and that's number one on that product criteria. Next, does this have high quality photos that I'm going to be able to use? Yes, you can see here that there's a lot of other colors. This one pops even more. This might be something that I might try as an ad, because this green really stands out to me, pops, and I know it's going to do that on the news feed and on people's stories on social media. So you can see that these images are high quality. Also, what I'm looking for with apparel is, do they have a full size run? So this goes all the way up to an Asian 4XL. So an Asian 4XL is equivalent to about a 2XL American or North American sizing, and that's what I'm looking for. Typically, Chinese sizes are 2 to 3 sizes up, so just keep that in mind. So I would label this as a 2XL, an XL, a large, a medium, a small, an extra small, and then you could even go a youth if you really wanted. But that's how those sizes are going to correlate with North American sizing, and that's what you want to specifically structure your product sizing around when you're selling apparel or anything size-based. I'm going to look at, does this have a wow factor or solve a problem? This has a unique pattern to it. It's kind of got this wavy pattern to it, which is really unique. It also looks like it's good quality from the photo, which is the most important part. And it comes in multiple different colors that might fit more of a mass appeal, right? So that's something that's important too. And then I want to look at, do I know who this buyer is, right? This is more of a mass appeal product, which typically, if you can get to spark in the algorithm and start selling, is going to do wonders at scale, because we're going to be able to find more buyers. The more niche specific you get with your products, sometimes the tougher it is to scale those products. They can sell, they can scale, but sometimes you limit yourself if you go too niche. So more of a broad appeal product like this can do really, really well when you're starting to push budgets and sell. So I would say that, you can target men specifically because it's a men's sweater. You can go kind of broad with your interests, targeting sweaters, targeting hoodies, targeting, maybe outerwear, and different specific product interests like that on Facebook and Instagram when you're targeting. The next thing is, can we get a margin on this? When we look at this, it's saying $10.47 here. We have to take into consideration our shipping costs. So, we're looking at about a $26, $27 product cost on this. And this is with this specific retailer right here, but this gives us just a general idea of what this product's going to cost. We're going to be able to get different quotes when working with sourcing agents. So specifically, I would structure this selling for each individual for $60, and then I'm most likely going to run a bundle deal on this. So I'm probably going to offer just 3 different colors, and then offer a buy 2 get 1 free, or a value pack of 3 at a specific price. Maybe for $100 you can get 3 of these, and then bundle them and run that as an offer. And that comes down to our last product criteria, is bundleability. Could I see people buying more than one of this product? Certainly, maybe multiple of different colors. So I could see this doing well in a bundle, or selling to customers who buy more than one at a time. So that fits all of our criteria, which is a really good sign. All right, so let's take a look at our second product here. The second product that I picked out was actually this modern marble designed plate set. And before I get into the criteria, the most important thing here is this is not what the traditional, drop shipper sells. I'm not finding these trendy gadgets that require videos and, are really cheap looking. I'm trying to find products that people are already buying, providing them a valuable, product that is unique in that specific, niche, and offering them something that can complement their home. So we're going to first start with breaking down, is this eye-catching? And the image that I landed on was this image here. Specifically, this is somebody holding the product out. It's very product focused. It contrasts pretty nicely. It's something that I could probably, edit a bit in Canva or Photoshop to just make it pop even more. It was a unique design that stood out to me. I know that a lot of people like modern style decor. And specifically around this time, where people are serving dinner to their families. We have Thanksgiving coming up. We've got Christmas and different holiday events coming up. The next thing is that this has a high perceived value. Plates are not cheap. People will pay a lot of money for a good set of plates. Plates are something that everybody needs, when they're eating their food, right? It's a mass appeal product, and it definitely has that perceived value. Do these plates have a wow factor or solve a problem? Not necessarily do they solve a problem, but they definitely have a wow factor. It's not your typical plate set. It's not something that you can easily find out there. It's very unique. You could put this into your marketing and sell the actual design on this plate set. Now we're going to look at, does this have a profitable margin of 2.5x or 3x return? And how I would structure these, as you can see that the small plate is $10, the medium sized plate is $10.46, and then we've got our large dinner plate, which is about $17. What I would do is I would mark these individual products up and then sell them as a bundle for a specific deal. So I would mark this plate up as selling this for $30. I'd probably sell this for $40. And then I would mark this plate up for, maybe $55, $60. And then I would sell each of them in a bundle. So our total is looking like it's going to be around $35. I would sell all three of them for anywhere between $70 to $80 because I understand that people are going to buy multiple sets of these. You can also even, maybe drop that bundle price a little bit lower, just anticipating people to buy more, and it's going to bring your average order value up tenfold. All right, so the next product that we have on our list here is this leopard print throw blanket. Especially as we're moving into fall and winter again, it fits that kind of seasonality, as well as provides a more unique approach. This image right here definitely caught my eye. It stood out with the background and was something different than you typically see. But it does also come in multiple colors that you're going to be able to offer. So I would pick 3 or 4 of these colors to list, to give them different variants that they could buy. This looks like it's got that perceived quality, that perceived value, and it's something I could easily see us selling this for like $70 each. Next, I would say that the uniqueness of this design definitely brings that wow factor into play, specifically on this leopard print. So I would say that that's there. And then, can we get a profitable margin? So if we look at different brands like potentially Pottery Barn, Crate and Barrel, and other like home goods stores, you'll see that a lot of different throw blankets go for a lot more than $30. So I think that you could get a healthy margin on this. So last but not least, we are looking at this modern wall light. As people spend more time in home because of the winter months ahead, people are going to be looking into lighting. It's getting darker quicker outside. They're going to be spending more time inside. So I think it's a good time to start testing different lighting fixtures, specifically wall lights, as they act as more of an accent light, almost like a piece of decor that you can add. So this is the photo that caught my eye, especially with lighting and in the photos showing that light on the wall or displaying that light that it has. It's more eye-catching and contrasts well, especially with a darker gray background like this. So this image caught my eye. It also shows different details of that product, and running something like this clean as an image ad might just be a really good way to test this product. Does this have high perceived value? Lighting's not cheap. People see lighting as expensive. It's something that has a cheaper cost of goods sold, but a higher perceived value in the marketplace. So it's definitely a good niche to go down. And it's a product that has that mass appeal again. And when looking at the demographics and targeting on this, I would definitely leave the demographic open and target specific lighting fixture interests on Facebook. And I would say that a product like this does have that unique wow factor, especially with the double end, with that really nice popping gold color that comes in a couple different colors like white, black, and gold as well. So these are the things that I'm just looking at. I'm going through the mental process of what stands out to me, what factors I'm looking for, and why I would test a product like this. Again, lighting fixtures aren't cheap. Lights will go anywhere from $70 all the way up to $300, depending on what that light actually is. And on a product like this, we're getting under a $20 cost of goods sold. So it's something that we could definitely get a margin on. And the nice thing about this is that people will buy multiple of these specifically. So this product has good bundleability. I could see people buying, multiple for different rooms, for different ways to display different things, and to really just, bring that modern feel to each of the rooms in their home. Alright guys, now there is one more product in this video, and it's in a specific category that absolutely crushes every year in Q4, and we're going to be reviewing it down in the Discord link, and you're going to be able to get access to this product through this free Discord. And this product alone I've scaled over multiple six figures with, so that you can see exactly what goes into a six-figure product, and I think you're going to be pretty surprised. So I invite you to go join the Discord, check it out, ask any questions that you have in that group, and we'll see you on the other side. Peace.